Gaming mice have changed a lot in the past few years, and we're at a point where the best wireless gaming mice have same or even lower latency than some wired gaming mice. You might still prefer the reliability of a wired connection, but the difference won't be noticeable in most cases. When looking for the right gaming mouse, you'll want to find the one that fits your hand size and is suitable for your preferred grip types. It should also have a high polling rate and low click latency. Keep in mind that mice aren't one size fits all, and you'll want to choose a mouse that complements the kinds of games you like to play. For example, you may prefer a lightweight option if you're into FPS games, or you may want a more versatile mouse with lots of side buttons if you play MOBAs, MMOs, or Battle Royales. Finding the right gaming mouse amid all the options available can be a struggle. There are a lot of factors to consider, like how it looks, how it feels in the hand, the button selection and arrangement, the quality of the sensor, and whether you want a mouse that's wired or wireless. These details, minor as they seem, can have a major impact on your experience with the mouse you choose to buy. On the other hand, some mice have features that get overblown and aren't really worth the extra cost. We have listed the top 5 gaming mouse and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all the products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, guidinggear.com. Number 5. SteelSeries Rival 3. With minimalistic hyper-light esports mice crowding the market, it's getting harder to make a case for a code-basic uncode gaming mouse. SteelSeries, in the middle of a budget product push, has a new bottom line mouse, the $29.99 Rival 3. It is a really well-made piece of kit, especially considering its low price, but in a jam-packed field, a lack of differentiating features can keep you from pushing up to the front. The Rival 3 is the quintessential entry-level gaming mouse, a smallish 6-button right-hander with a matte black plastic shell. The buttons are standard fare. You get 2 clicks panel, a scroll wheel, a DPI preset control on top, plus the usual forward and back buttons on the thumb side. At 1.3 by 4.6 by 2.6 inches, it's a little small for something that seems designed to have universal appeal, although that is keeping with the current competitive influence on mouse design. The Rival 3 is also very light. At 2.7 ounces without cable, it's actually lighter than SteelSeries' ambidextrous esports mouse, the Sensei 10, and down there with many of the lightest esports pointing devices that have come out in the past year or so. Given that the $69.99 Sensei sports an ambidextrous shape, it stands to reason that SteelSeries is positioning the Rival 3 for players who both favor their right hands and want to go easy on their wallets. Number 4. Razer DeathAdder V2. The Razer DeathAdder V2 improves on everything we love about the DeathAdder Elite. Itself one of the best gaming mice, and one that has been around since 2016 in various forms. The most obvious improvement is the Focus Plus optical sensor, the same one used in the excellent Razer Viper Ultimate Wireless, but was most impressed by the more subtle changes Razer has made for the V2. The first is the scroll wheel. Razer has a ridiculous name for the new design, Instinctive Scroll Wheel Tactility, but the results are perfect. It's exactly the right tightness, it spins smoothly, but you can still feel every notch of the turn, so you won't accidentally scroll too many times. The fact Razer is using a new wire with an equally ridiculous name, SpeedFlex cable, also sounds insignificant, but turns out to be a big deal. The V2's wire is the most flexible tried on a gaming mouse, and ultimately that means it's less likely to impact your mouse movement even if you get lazy about the wire management. The left and right mouse buttons are more durable than the Elite 2. They're optical rather than mechanical, which means they should deliver fewer misclicks, lower latency, and have a longer life. And then we come to the sensor. It goes up to 20,000 dpi CPI, tracks up to 650 inches per second, and has a resolution accuracy of 99.6%. Number 3. Corsair Dark Core RGB Pro Wireless. Impressive wireless gaming mice are hardly a dime a dozen. Due to their latency, wireless mice are generally not ideal for gaming where every fraction of a second counts. This is why the Corsair Dark Core RGB has impressed us even more. With its sub 1 millisecond speed, incredibly low latency, and reliability, this is truly a mouse you can game with, wireless or otherwise. And that's without mentioning its highly customizable RGB lighting and very robust software. There's one catch. It's not ideal for claw grip gamers as its palm rest is a bit flat. However, if you're a palm gripper, you'll love how it fits in your hand. Number 2. Razer Basilisk V3. The Razer Basilisk V3 is the best gaming mouse. It has 9 programmable buttons, well-crafted shape, and premium textured finish that makes it versatile across gaming genres and even productivity workflows. While it's on the heavier side compared to honeycomb-style mice for FPS games, PDF feed help it glide easily, and a dedicated sniper button is easy to reach and drops DPI instantly for headshots. Customization options abound. From the 11 individual RGB zones to the aforementioned buttons, each button can also have a secondary function when using Hypershift. The Basilisk V3 is also unique in its scroll wheel ability to swap from a tactile to smooth free scroll at the tap of a button or based on how you flick it. However, that does mean that the wheel can sound rattly and is particularly noisy when switching modes. It can also wobble when shifting side to side aggressively. The Razer DeathAdder V2 is a worthy, simpler alternative if you don't need that much programmability, but the Basilisk V3 earned more preference based on its advanced feature set, build, and customization option. Number 1. Logitech G502 Lightspeed Wireless. The Logitech G502 Lightspeed Wireless is a follow-up to the classic G502 gaming mouse. Building on the original's legacy with a 16,000 dpi hero sensor, customizable weights, and 11 programmable buttons. When testing wireless refreshes of beloved models, we're always on the hunt for any new features that a brand squeezes into its more premium pointers, and the Logitech G502 Lightspeed doesn't disappoint. We were particularly impressed by the thoughtful use of Qi charging built into the bottom of the mouse, compatible with the PowerPlay charging mat. We've never not had to worry about keeping a wireless mouse topped off with juice before, and while charging mat is an additional cost, it completely changed our whole experience. The hero sensor on offer here is one of our favorites as well. In all our testing, no matter how far we flung this pointer around, we never lost tracking, and we found that the performance on both softer mouse mats and harder desk surface was the same. Those 11 programmable buttons aren't obnoxiously positioned either. They're subtly built into the side of the mouse's flank to stay out of your way and feel comfortable to hit with accuracy. Of course, the Logitech G502 is one of the costlier models on the market right now. However, if you're after a packed-out gaming mouse with plenty of additional features to show off, it's certainly an intimidating competitor to the likes of the Razer Basilisk X and SteelSeries Rival 600. Buying Guide. There are a few specs and features that you should always be looking for when browsing the shelves, just to make sure you're keeping up with the times. However, knowing your preferred grip, the type of games you'll play, and the level of software control you're after will also help you narrow down your options significantly. Grip type. You will naturally hold your mouse in a certain grip, usually either a palm, claw, or tip grip. The size and shape of your mouse will determine whether it's comfortable to hold this way, so it's worth noting how you naturally place your hand on the pointer and double checking if your chosen mouse will fit you. Palm. You hold your mouse with most of the hand and fingers resting on the mouse itself. Aim for a wider mouse with a taller back arch. Claw. Only the bottom of your palm and the tips of your fingers are in contact with the mouse. Aim for a shorter mouse with a small but still pronounced back arch. Let us know in the comments which model works for you the best and why. Thank you for watching the video, and that is all for this one. If you find this video helpful in any way, give a huge thumbs up, stay tuned for the upcoming videos by subscribing to our channel. Hope to see you in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.